There's always something incredible about cooking from scratch because everything turns out delicious and cooked to perfection. Kebabs are a classic when it comes to street food, and most of the time when you buy from the street, they're usually dry, not well seasoned, and not delicious. So today, let's make Kenyan style kebabs. The ingredients for this recipe are pantry staples. So you need 3/4 kg of minced meat. I have some onions, garlic and ginger, chilies, which are optional, coriander, a few spices, eggs, some tomatoes, onion, coriander, and cucumber for making some kachumari for serving the kebabs. And you're going to find the rest of the ingredients listed in the description box down below. So I'm going to start off by placing a small pot for sauteing my onions over medium flame. Then I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of cooking oil, and you'll start off by adding in your onions. That is 3 large onions for the kebabs, and also you're going to be adding in a thumb-sized ginger and around 5 to 6 cloves of garlic, which are grated. As the onions are cooking, you're going to add in half a teaspoon of paprika, garlic powder and cumin, a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and a seasoning cube. Add in some salt. Toasting the spices together with the onions is going to make the spices very flavorful. So once they are soft, just like this, you're going to add in 2 green 𝗟𝗏𝗃𝗁𝗍 chili, stir in and put out the flames. Garnish with lots of coriander. Stir in. And this is how your onion mixture is going to be looking, ready to add into your bowl. In a big bowl, you're going to transfer in your minced meat. Add in a little bit more salt to fully season the kebabs. Squeeze in juice of half a lemon, which is going to brighten up the flavors in the kebab. Then next, you're going to add in your onions, which are very, very flavorful. Place my bowl aside, then I'm going to pick a bowl with some water. Place my bread in water, then I'm going to squeeze out the excess and transfer to my bowl with the rest of the ingredients. So if you have no breadcrumbs in the house, this is the hack for you, because obviously you have some fresh bread in your kitchen. So the bread is going to make the kebabs very flavorful. So once done, I'm going, not flavorful, very moist. So now I'm going to place my bowl aside, then I'm going to mix up everything. If you're going to be adding in breadcrumbs, you're going to add in around a tablespoon or 2 of milk, so that everything can remain moist when the kebabs are ready. When buying minced meat for cooking your kebabs, make sure it's a little bit on the fatty side, because fat equals to flavor. So the kebabs are going to remain very juicy. So this is how your meat is going to be looking when fully mixed up with the rest of the ingredients. So now it's time to form the kebabs, the kebab patties. So you're going to grab a handful of the minced meat, then you're going to form into a log. This is the Kenyan signature style kebabs. Then you're going to roll. Make sure the meat is packed, just like this. And once done, you're going to transfer to a plate. Then you're going to pick some more meat and repeat with the rest of the meat, which is going to take around 5 minutes. Make sure the pieces of meat are even so that you can get even sized kebabs. And once done, I'm going to place my meat aside so that it can marinate for at least 10 minutes as I make some Kenyan style kachumbari. So I have some cucumber, coriander, tomatoes, and an onion, which I'm going to be chopping up. So I'm going to start off by peeling an onion. Remove the skin. Pick a bowl for transferring in my chopped up veggies. Then I'm going to be thinly slicing my onion. I'm going to remove my gloves and place aside. So that chopping can get easier. Then I'm going to thinly slice my onions. And once done, I'm going to transfer to my bowl. Pick my tomatoes. Remove the pits, cut in half, and thinly dice my tomatoes. And once done, I'm going to transfer to my bowl with the onions. Pick coriander and finely dice as well. Transfer to the onions and tomatoes. Then lastly, I'm going to pick a cucumber, which is quite optional, but I love a little bit of crunch in my kachumbari. So I'm going to remove the seeds, place aside. Slice and dice and transfer into the bowl. Next, you're going to add in some seasoning to your kachumbari. That is salt. Then you're going to mix all the ingredients together and let the flavors marinate. And the salt is going to draw water from the veggies, hence they're going to soften up. So I'm going to place my kachumbari aside. Pick my minced meats. Then I'm going to crack in 3 eggs. Use a fork and whisk in the eggs. Next, I'm going to grab some cooking oil because I've already prepped up ahead everything. So it's just a matter of frying the kebab so that we can enjoy. So I'm going to place my cooking oil over medium flame. Put on my gloves back on because we're going to be coating the minced meat with some all-purpose flour and egg wash. So I'm going to pick another plate, pick my minced meat and dust with the all-purpose flour, which is going to help the egg wash stick. You're going to shake off the excess, transfer to your plate as the cooking oil is getting hot. And once done dusting with the all-purpose flour, your cooking oil is going to be ready. So make sure the oil is not too hot. So I'm going to pick my meat, place in the eggs, shake off the excess and transfer to my pan. Once you add into the cooking oil, you're going to fry for around a minute on each side. Make sure your cooking oil is not too hot so that the kebabs can cook on the inside. So this is after around 2 minutes. I'm going to use my skimmer, scoop out my kebabs, shake off the excess oil. Then I'm going to be adding in the next round. As you have seen, it's quite easy coating the kebabs with the all-purpose flour, the egg wash, and transferring into your pan. Just make sure you have enough cooking oil to fully submerge the kebab so that they can fully cook on the inside. Now, to create layers into your kebabs, you're going to be frying several times. So I'm going to finish off frying my second round. And the meat is slowly cooking as the kebabs are cooking. So I'm going to scoop, shake off the excess oil, transfer to the rest. Add in my last round. If you notice that you are running out of egg wash, you can crack in one more egg into the eggs so that you can get enough for coating your kebabs. Done with the messy parts. So now I'm going to clear my working surface a little bit so that we can finish off cooking the kebabs. Once more, I'm going to place the kebabs in the egg wash, drain off the excess, and transfer into the cooking oil. If you notice that your oil is getting very hot, you can reduce the flames a little bit. Fry until golden brown. I've added in some choma sauce and sweet chili. Oh wow, we have a spicy kick from the African bird's eye chili that we added together with the sweet chili. For the next bite, I'm going to add in some kachumari. Let me tell you, this is the best kebab recipe out there because the kebab is very juicy, moist, not overcooked, not dry, just totally worth trying.